Hey, Josh Tigg, Running T Farms. Morning cattle move this morning. Cold and frosty. I think it's about 25 degrees. It's not all that cold, but chilly for us people here in North Carolina. Just thought I would get a little shot. Still grazing stockpile here. A couple things to note. You might notice, I don't know if you can tell there, we have reduced the stock density just a bit, allowing the cattle to graze just a little bit more selectively. We've also brought our harvest efficiency. I was doing a little figuring. We're currently harvesting 225 cow days per acre. We're probably only harvesting about 75% of the available forage, so we're leaving 25% behind. So why am I doing that? You guys that know me know I like to very efficiently harvest forage. The reason being, we're looking out after our fall lactating cows a little bit. So the quality's dropped just a bit. We still got, if we allow them to graze a little more selectively, we can still maintain our lactating fall calving cows in good body condition. So that's what we're doing. We've got more grass than we've got cattle. So we are opting, rather than feed a protein supplement, which was what you would do normally, to utilize all of your forage fully, we're just opting to let them graze a little bit more selectively. So, which brings me to my point of things you can control and things you can't control. So we know that when a cow starts lactating, her nutritional requirements, the quality of the forage that she needs to be eating, almost doubles, not hardly. And we know that she will consume anywhere from 25 to 50% more forage to maintain that lactation, and get bred back again and start gestation on another calf. So those are things that we can't control. It's going to happen. If you've got cows, those nutrient requirements are going to increase. No way around that. Something else that we have no control over is, we know when it gets cold like it is this morning, you can see the frost on the backs of some of those calves and cows there, that they could eat 25% more forage. So brings into question, why was I ever fall calving? So it's just when I got into the cattle business, that's what everyone in our area does, is fall calve. So I just said there's those two things we don't have any control over, and that is, it's going to take more forage for a lactating cow, and it's going to take a higher quality forage for a lactating cow. And during cold weather, the cattle will consume more forage. So we don't have any control over those things. But what we do have control over is when we calve our cows. So we don't have any control that they're going to eat more forage, but we can time that period of production so that it lines up with our grass production. For many years, I've took cows through the winter while they were lactating, and it's just so much easier looking at these cows, these spring calving cows in here that are just in tremendous body condition and with very little ease. If we had a full herd of spring, and of course all these cows that are in front of me right now just happen to be my fall calving cows. That cow there, she's still in good body condition. She's bred back. That cow there is in good body condition. She's bred back. This cow's in good body condition. She's bred back. But it's harder to keep that condition on them. It comes at a cost. So look at this 907 cow here. This is one of our spring cows. And just look at the condition on her. Very easy. And she's going to continue to gain condition There's another one of our spring calving cows. They will start calving around the end of the first week in May. So this is my first winter of carrying these dry late spring calving cows through the winter, and keeping condition on them is just it's a breeze. We're harvesting 90% of the forage, and they're getting fatter. We only had to back off on that forage utilization because of these lactating cows. So a little bit of food for thought for people. I always heard that you can't get cattle bred in July and August to calve when they need to in our area because it's hot, it's humid, we got fescue. And I'd say there's a lot of truth in that statement. If you're running straight British bred, unadapted cattle that can't handle the heat and humidity, we'll see what the breed up does on the back. But our Mashona cross animals, we had one animal out of the whole group that didn't, and she actually bred. For some reason, she didn't settle. She aborted a calf after our breeding season was over. So she did breed up, but she did abort the calf. But all of those other ones, and I think it was about 65% of our straight Angus cattle we bred in July, August timeframe for 45 days. We wound up with about an 85% pregnancy rate over the whole group, which is not spectacular, but it was better than I expected with our predominantly black Angus herd. So don't let people tell you that it can't be done. It will take selection, and we believe that with our Mashona crossed cattle going forward, we've seen the way they handle the heat, the way they graze, that's not going to be a problem. So we like to try to control the things we can control, which would be timing of calving, so we can line that production up. We don't want to increase our quantity and quality of our forage demand at a time of year when we're not growing any forage. And we want to control our genetics and select for cattle that can breed and calve and rebreed and be productive in sync with the natural production cycles. And that's what we're trying to work on. Just a little food for thought this morning. There's another spring calving cow, and you can see she's just fat as a tick. I expect her to be even fatter by the time she gets around to calving in May. We know that the number one determinant of ability to rebreed is body condition at calving. You know, we would like to see these cows at a body condition 7.5. She's probably at a 6.5 now. So the forage quality is only going to get better as we continue to get closer to spring here. So we know that they should be very easy to get in good body condition. I mean, this is another spring cow here. One of our Mashona cross cows here, just in extremely good body condition. So little bit stuff for everybody to think on. Control the things you can control, and try to manage around the stuff you can't. So hope everybody has a fantastic day. As always, you can check us out online at runningtbeef.com. You can like us on Facebook at Running T Beef. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button on the way out. And everybody have a great rest of your week.